Hi everyone, welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
We are watching more Andor today, episode 4 of season 2. We want to say thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. You guys always give us good tips, facts, and answer our questions. And
Yes.
Jessica, take the lead.
Take the lead. Yeah, we had such great ones. One is to correct myself. It is not the Ghormans that Mon Mothma mentions in the movies. It's the Bothans. So I was getting some confusion there. The Ghormans are actually from an RPG series for Star Wars. Someone mentioned that in the comments. Thank you very much on that.
Yes, thank you.
That was a TIE fighter, we now know, that Andor stole. It was a special type of TIE fighter. It was a new exclusive TIE fighter. I think it was Avenger or something, TIE Avenger.
From a video game.
When Cassian finally leaves the jungle planet full of the poor rebel dum-dums.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard spot.
Oh, God. I cannot believe they played rock, paper, scissors. Anyways, and they show the gorgeous jungle with the temples behind it. You know, me and Dom were both like, oh, this feels familiar, but like whatever. But it is Yavin. They were on Yavin, which is at the beginning of the series. We get that it's year 4 BBY, which is 4 years before the Battle of Yavin.
Makes sense. So this is
full circle. The Yavin, where the Death Star will come and be blown up by Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So it's
So that's a pretty cool detail. I know we sat there for a moment too, and I'm like, I know this is from the movie, and I just spaced out on it, or we were talking about something else.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, sometimes it just takes a moment for you to absorb it and click, and then be like, okay, yeah, so we got it. We eventually get there, and you're usually right on it. Like you were awesome, Jessica, because you remember, you know so much about Star Wars, which it's so much fun watching this with you. So
thank you.
Never feel bad.
Not nearly as much as everyone else.
There's a lot of super fans.
Yeah, I really love learning more about it. So please tell me your fun Star Wars facts. I want to read them.
Me too. So. Me too. We were always learning. We love everything you guys have to say. And I think it's amazing with all the stuff that you know, Jessica, you just like talking about it and not being afraid to talk about it, because we're human and it's okay to say things wrong sometimes. And you guys are so nice and respectful and, put in your 2 cents and help guide us when we need it.
I will never be afraid to talk about Star Wars.
No, that's a very good thing. You never should be. So, shall we get into this?
Let's do it.
Oh, I heard this was improvised. Mon Mothma, like losing it and stuff.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, which I thought was a great scene.
1 year later.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Keep jumping. I'm like, wait a second. Did we just see 1 year later or something?
Yeah, because we started at BBY4, which was 1 year after the events of the first season. Mm-hmm. So this is BBY3, 1 year after the events of that first 3 episodes. Mm. I mean, she watched her boyfriend get killed, trying to save her. She was tortured. Mm-hmm. She's raped. Living on the run.
Oh, there you are.
Weird.
You told me everything.
Yeah, so she's having a nightmare.
Cassian said he'd seen your faces, so... You tried.
Oh.
So he said... Cassian said he'd seen both your faces. Mm-hmm. Is he someone Cassian killed? That guy? She's seeing the torturer, but...
That's a good question.
Dr. Gorst. You want to talk about it?
Dr. Gorst is his ghost.
Are they in Coruscant? They are on Coruscant. I feel like Coruscant would be one of the easiest places to get lost in. You know, if you're on the run.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh my god. And then deep underground. I love the music. Ghorman! Get some more color going on here. It's not just pure white.
Is he in Ghorman?
Guess so.
Is he there because of Daedra?
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh my. I'm not looking at you.
They're running some kind of op. Oh god, the
Yeah.
spider.
I wouldn't want no.
They have the spiders in Ghorman. They make
They
the
do.
silk.
I know. It was like they made it nice. I'm like, no. I'd get fired. Splat.
Nice. I mean, not nice. You should be dumb and not do things correctly.
I know he's a bad guy, but I
No,
love his
I know.
character. Him and Dedra just entertain me.
I love that chef who just walked by with a giant pot wearing a little
Right?
chef's
I saw
hat.
that,
He looked
yeah.
like he was out of like Beauty and the Beast.
He's totally.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Mother? The other way?
It's the connection.
The other way?
You might as well
Look at these little pigeons.
Seeing you clearly.
These poor pigeons.
Look at that.
A respectable career, a relationship, finally. All of it cast aside, thrown away, and for what? A field office on Ghorman.
I'm assuming
She's the worst.
I know. She's great at it.
I'm not buying Ghorman again. I'm sick of it.
Look at him just dragging them on a fishing line. Oh my goodness.
it's not just talk anymore. We're getting new directives every month and people are getting hurt.
You're too close to know what's really.
Oh wow.
Tell you
I didn't expect him to be this good at this.
right now.
Wow. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Loyalty oaths next week just to keep their jobs.
I feel safer already.
And using his mom for it too is just mwah.
A threat to the Empire.
I love it.
Don't become too much of an individual, Cyril.
I have spiders to count.
Same time next week.
God, their relationship is so cringe.
That is gonna be how I end every single one of my calls from now on. Sorry, I've got spiders to count.
Yep. There's a spider right there.
This place is hardly a threat to the Empire.
Don't become too much
Look
of
at
an
the dog.
individual, Cyril.
I have spiders to count.
Same time next week.
They're gonna think they can turn him. God!
Yeah.
I did hear that they did create this entire Ghorman language for the show, by the way. I had
Oh,
heard that.
really?
Yeah.
I'm always impressed when that happens, like when they put that extra effort into doing that.
We're good.
Vix is like, you paranoid motherfucker.
Is he strong enough?
Oh, strong enough. Oh boy.
Okay. One, got two. Oh, this is a lovely one.
That's what you get with messing with her shopping trip.
Right?
There's a candy
Does
inside.
it have to be
with
that?
information on the wrapper. So what? It's a meeting. You should come. Have the address.
Yo, it's like.
I cannot believe he's pulling off this spy shit.
Yeah. I think that's.
I'm
pretty
honestly a
well
little impressed with him. I'll say it.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
impressed with Cyril.
You and I are here now because he's dead.
done. Sucks.
It had to be done.
Just think in that first episode, that girl saw his face, and he comforted her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick.
He was kind and comforted her, and now it had to be done.
Yep, justifying it. No other way. I always love the fast doors.
And I regret every second that we didn't spend together, but I'm trying not to count on anything anymore.
She's right. She is 100% right.
Do more than you think.
Which is why you're awake every other night.
I'm not Marva. I'm not your sister. I can handle it.
What am I messing up?
You didn't kill that boy because we're at war. You killed him because he saw my face.
What's the difference?
I don't know. But if I'm giving up everything,
And that's heavy.
Oh, I feel like that's the moment that's going to live in his head the entire time that he's with Jin on that planet.
The meeting's tomorrow.
Good. Very good. Well, let's wait and see what happens.
I thought you want a brief party, Cat.
No. You'll want more than that.
Spy better.
This is so intriguing. I'm like, oh, where's this going?
He's still looking for that approval from Mom.
He is.
A total of 8 seizures yielding 200,000 credits, 75 restricted Imperial weapons, and 34 arrests.
All of which leaves us where?
We're ingesting the data.
This was 10 days ago.
Yes, sir.
We? Who's the we at this buffet of rebel plunder?
It's my sector, sir.
God, I'd hate to be in this work meeting.
I know. It gives me anxiety.
Oh, hey, it's Spy Guy. Yeah, that was her assistant or whatever.
You don't think I can be helpful?
I won't hesitate if I need it.
Do you really think I care about how it happens? Andor must be found. You can have all the glory.
Has it ever crossed your mind that Partic has put me on access because I don't seek glory?
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. My door is open.
This poor guy. He must have an ulcer that is just eating
I
his entire
know. He was really
insides.
trying to get out of this last time.
Oh!
The anxiety.
Every interaction must be like, ah.
I know.
Overreaction.
Xanax, please.
The Emperor might disagree.
Well, then why ask for an extension?
I know how hard you're working, Disma.
I am close on the votes.
You know.
I know. It's trying.
Look at just the conviction numbers we're allowed to see in the places we know are peaceful. An 18% rise in Kaifo, Tapasi 21, a 38% increase in
I love this outfit, by the way. She's
She
rocking
has
it.
all the best
I'm
outfits.
not sure linking anything to Ghorman right now is a good idea.
Desperate.
It's getting harder and harder to fight it politically.
Stay calm and do nothing that might make things worse. Voting against the Emperor right now would be a total violation of that request.
He's saying the only thing it takes for evil to win is for good people to do nothing.
I'm trying.
He's trying, Luthen.
I know, Luthen. Makes me nervous.
We are self-access for good. Not by choice, but yes. I can't wait another 3 months, Lonnie. There's too much going on. You used to tell me to wait. Those days are gone. We're up to date on the signal sequence. Yes. From the standing by.
Jeez.
Got a feeling Lonnie's not gonna.
Yeah, I kind of
Survive.
thought that for a while. Poor guy.
He's right.
Whoa, that looked very familiar.
It's like one more person comes. Hey,
I know.
hi.
16 years ago, Grand Moff Tarkin killed 500 peaceful, unarmed Ghormans in the middle of that plaza.
We talked about that last time we landed the ship on him, right?
Maybe we can do some good together. Donash Badorinex. Dorinex.
Oh man, he learned his basic Ghorman. He's gonna ask
I
for
love
the
it.
biblioteca in a moment.
Dorinex.
It's flashing.
Just come back.
He needs you in Ghorman. He needs you to figure out what's happening.
It's dress.
Decor.
Decor. That's pretty.
Gandalf. The mess you make.
Gandalf, what are you doing? You see casting spells?
No, he's knocking over X-Men characters.
Look at you.
This voice.
Look at all your loveliness.
Kitty, hi.
Dreamt of this. Is she healthy? Yes. Everything's here. All the tools. Full kit.
8 variations. 6 gauges.
What's more dangerous than Redonium? How many old pipe poachers out there? How many who live to tell the tale? Maybe you're like me. Maybe you love the smell of it. Maybe
Saul's such a weirdo.
He is. He's deranged.
deeply burned from the inside.
Forever scarred.
Have you ever done this for real? Or just in a classroom?
I've done it. Never alone, but I've done it. Twice.
And you're still alive. Rudy! Rudy! This is Prudy. He's smarter than he looks. He'll be your student.
Which variation?
Pick one. Start with your favorite.
Well, we should concentrate on the station you're planning to hit.
You teach them all. You know where we're going when I tell you.
But I need to leave tomorrow.
Really? Is that what you need?
There was an agreement. This was negotiated.
I'll let our friend know that you're being taken care of. Find him a place to sleep. You're here till I get what I need.
Oh my god. Not really that surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. He's looking rough, by the way.
Yeah, he looks very tired.
Kind of ritual.
I know. Right when he copied, I was like, wait.
You know, she referred to him as her husband on that planet, and I couldn't tell if that was
I think she
a
was just
cover or
bluffing.
not.
Yeah.
But I mean, they might at this point consider themselves married.
I know. Like, it's not official, but yeah.
What's she doing?
I know. The music changed. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good.
No, it is not. Hopefully it's not death sticks. Death sticks are bad, we know this.
Yes, no death sticks. Right, Maui?
Obi-Wan says, you're not going to sell death sticks anymore. You're going to fix your life up.
Mm-hmm. Right, Maui? Hi, thank you for joining us finally. He's like, can you feed me now? One more food. One more food again. Oh, that was so good. The music was so good. I really love the music in this series. It's so powerful and emotional. Hey, you want more num num?
It's really good. Everything about the series is fantastic.
It is. So I really do like seeing. It's sad, but seeing Cassian and Bix's life in between missions on Coruscant. Like, it's cool to see Coruscant. But it's sad. You know, they're in hiding. They can't live their life, but they're trying to make it work. They're at war. And
Yeah, and it sounds like they've
danger.
been on a number of missions for Luthen between when they left the Grain Planet that I'll forget because I can't remember its name, and now. And Wilman's also off on missions. They're 100% bought in rebel agents.
Yep.
And they're just living this like very on the run life, doing what they got to do when they got to do it. And yeah, it is wild seeing like just this year that we haven't even got to see it, how much Cassian's changed.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy just having that year gap. And yeah, there's like just so much going on, and seeing Mon Mothma too, like how she's just losing everything politically, like, and again, like you were saying, you know, this is gonna push her to be full on rebellion, right? Like she won't be able to do this for much longer.
yeah, like right now she's trying and trying and trying to get these votes, and no, like, you know, previously she'd had luck with it. She'd been able to wheel and deal and like get people on her side, and now it sounds like that's becoming less and less likely every day.
People don't want to go against Palpatine. Don't do it. Do it. I saw a funny video the other day on TikTok with Palpatine going, do it. Anyway, it was really funny. It was very funny. But
I think losing Brasso had a big effect on him. But like, I think Bix is also right, where she's just like, you're more focused on me than you are on the war.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's like right now what the problem is.
He's so protective of her, and I can understand like where he's coming from. I can't, but I can kind of from the show. But you know, like he lost his adopted mom, he lost his sister, like he lost everyone close to him, and now he's like overly protective of Bix. He almost lost her too. She went through hell. Yeah. So she's his ground. You know, like he's trying to. And he loves her, you know, he really wants to just keep her safe. And I can just, that alone, I can totally understand. And that is so hard. Like, that was really cute at the end when they had that little dance or ritual that they were doing, touching hands. Like, I don't know if that's like saying, you know, maybe we're getting married here, which it was very subtle. I think it was just like a loving motion or something, or a, you know, some kind of.
It might be some kind of vow.
Dance.
Yeah, it might be some kind of traditional vow or like renewal of vow, like just a way to say this is I love you, you know, like, or you know, we all have different ways of doing it in different cultures, so like it could just be their thing.
Like it was a very sweet gesture, and and it's just sad that he has to go away and leave her alone. I don't like her alone. And right away, what does she do? She's getting drugged up.
When I can't blame her. It's not like she's got health care. She can't go to the doctor. She can't discuss her issues. You know, she's trapped in this room with nothing but her and her PTSD.
I know. And not only that, but she's still in danger. She has to stay in hiding. So it's just a lot of anxiety no matter what. Yeah. Because having PTSD is one thing, but if you're hopefully in a safer environment, you know, not in danger, like not in hiding, it's just so many things that are just piled on top of it. So yeah, like I can understand why she's doing that, and I hope she'll be okay while he's gone. So I don't know, we will see. But
he's headed to Ghorman. He's headed to Ghorman where Cyril is.
Getting so close.
Will recognize him.
Yes, very true. And Cyril, like, you were really surprised too. Like, you know, he's like a super spy.
He's being very capable, which is so not sneaky. Something I thought that he was. I didn't think he was a capable person.
Again, I like him. Like, he's done bad things, but I just think he's such an interesting character.
He's a compelling character. 100%. I will make fun of him literally every episode for the rest of existence.
And I think it's intentional, you know? Like, the writers like had fun with him, and they want us to be like, hey.
Oh, they do. That they even had the Ghorman front being like, oh, the mother is horrible.
I know. And her voice, I'm sorry. Like, I just like how she drags
I know. She does it so good. She's so really good.
It's so guilty. Like, just like guilt tripping him all the time. Like, oh, I can't remember your face.
But like,
if you're lucky, I'm calling you every week.
Kudos to him for not only like laying out this trap for them, you know, like saying these things, but like knowing that his mom is going to buy into the agenda, you know, and specifically using her to forward it is just,
you know, it makes him feel better.
It's very good. Yeah, he's got to feel so good that he's doing that. He's got to love every moment. It's the only reason he calls her still.
Like, I think it was episode 2. I know, like, when they had that dinner, and it was just so funny when we pan away, or we cut away, we just see him laying all pathetic on his bed. Like, that scene was so funny, because I edited the YouTube, or the YouTube Fair version recently, and I was just like, oh my god, it was even funnier the second time. I'm like, oh, this poor guy, it's so upsetting. But I don't blame him. Yeah, his mother is absolutely terrible. And we keep hearing about the uncle, and I'm just waiting to see this uncle, so maybe we'll get
Uncle Harlow.
I know. It's like we heard his name like 5 times this episode. So I'm like, all right, yeah. So build up. Like I thought we were going to meet him last season, but maybe we will this season.
Yeah.
Which scene? Oh, go ahead.
We learned a little bit more about the Ghorman front, about the Tarkin massacre that happened, which we heard about last season. Where Tarkin landed his ship on a group of protesters, like
isn't that crazy?
Horrible human being that he is.
Yeah. So sick.
And yeah, we're seeing a little bit more of this behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
They're so interesting. I feel like they're really building this really interesting culture for them.
Yeah. I like them together, and I'm kind of worried too, because I'm still paranoid because I just don't know how to read Dedra. I feel like Cyril we could read better, but Dedra, I'm just like, I don't know where she stands still, and I know she really wants Andor, and I'm just like, I hope she doesn't betray or trap Cyril in the. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the whole the end game is.
I mean, right now, I don't think her intention is to do that. I think her intention is to use him as a tool to get information, which is what she's doing. I do think that if push came to shove, she would definitely abandon him for other things.
I know. I don't want to see it that way, but yeah, that would make sense, But yeah, it's still entertaining to watch, and I hope it goes well and stays entertaining in a fun way. But yeah, and I want to see more of Mon Mothma. I love her. We always love her outfit. She always looks so beautiful. She's a powerful person, and I just want to see everyone come together and not be so separate, but they have to be. Right?
But I hate what's going to have to happen in the meantime, because that's a big part of rebellions like this that they haven't talked too much about, but the idea that people are comfortable in their lives. It's are you familiar with the frog and the boiling pot of water metaphor?
Yes. If you can elaborate, because it's been a while, but yes.
But so you put a frog in a boiling pot of water, it's going to jump out because it's like, this is hot, this is bad. But if you put them in some water and you put it on the heat and you let it boil over time, frog's just going to be like, oh, this is, it's slow increments, slow boil. Yeah. And so that's what's happening in the Empire right now, is just people are like, oh, well, there's a thing happening in Ghorman right now, but they're kind of whatever. It's not us. It's not this. Or yeah, we're losing this, but we're getting more secure. And it's little things that the Empire is taking away from them. Mm-hmm. And a real rebellion won't happen until they realize they're in a pot of boiling water.
Kind of sounds familiar now, doesn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's really scary. Mm-hmm. No, I love this story.
This is all indicative of our current situation.
I know. I like how they make things relatable, too, where it's you really get into the story, and it's oh, wait, that's a little bit familiar.
It's one of the things I enjoy about well-made art is that so I recently rewatched some episodes of Battlestar Galactica, and I was just struck about how much it is a product of its time. It was made after 9/11, and you feel it watching that. You watch that and you're like, oh yes, this is a post 9/11 TV series.
Really?
It just has all of the feelings and emotions and the things that we were dealing with in real life, just writ large on this space opera. And so
that's really cool.
It's really interesting to watch these really great pieces of art that have so much incorporated the mindset of the times that you're in. It's kind of it's about space, but it's really about now, and kind of, it's
I had no idea, because we've got a few requests to watch that show. It's a show. It's not a movie.
Yeah,
right?
It's a show.
Yeah,
correct.
And anyways, I know it's older, and I'm okay. I've always wanted to see it, because that's such a long requests, you know. We get a lot of them too, so thank you for your patience, because we have seen a lot of things that you guys request, but there's still always so many more. So thank you for your understanding and your patience.
Only so many hours in the day to watch TV.
I know, and I'm like, I wish I could watch TV.
I would watch
That'd be
TV
great.
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, because even though we watch a ton, it's like, oh wait, there's still like 100 other things to watch. But no, that's really cool. That's really cool, and thank you guys, because I know that's such a big show. But yeah, so I can't wait to see what happens next time. I do like how they play the story in arcs. Like, I think that's fun. With the
I'm a
big
big fan
like
of it.
jumps
Yeah.
and like a reset, you know, it's like a little refreshing and stuff. So, anywho, love you guys. Can't wait to read your comments. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.